today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
One for one, a lot more to go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes dancing to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. After defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 5th. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to... Take possession as they've got. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they may just be point lead and head into the locker room. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. In motion, the tight end. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will do it.
Okay, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 27. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So 3 feet. The Indy offense at a carry by Taylor to start the drive. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. He'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Up to the booth. Last thing he said. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. In motion right is the tight end. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Only had a couple of yards to get. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here now, Roberts. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Up the middle, here's Taylor. result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now they got to get to the line quickly to try again after the sack. Mahomes, he'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Colts, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
She-Bag got me.
today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Weekend in fall, and we have made the journey to Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They'll look to throw here. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The Colts are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Well, this defense for the Bills, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. looking to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort. There. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Allen going to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The first drive here. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Allen. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're
like
handing out your...
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big hitter there, a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Indy. 47 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh? That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They're going right back to Pittman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Pittman with a great grab. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. This is Taylor. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. Uses the stiff arm. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. They'll get this off to Taylor. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of this.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute. Gun now on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, this one was all... They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 100. as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Indianapolis, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Houston, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. At 2nd down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. There's the stiff arm, and he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good pickup there for the Browns. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. On the handoff, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. On the counter, it's Taylor. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed. take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
First play from scrimmage, Watson going to throw it. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. And this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. Watson looks to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Watson's throw taken in by Landry. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he'll find Pittman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they have the game here. From the gun, here's Watson. Being chased out left. Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And now timeout. on first down. He'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 22 yards there, a first down. On the RPO, that's complete right side.
2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He'll drop to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. They'll drop to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Taylor. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
Again, it's Taylor.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll set up a throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want fourth.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. This one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the Patriots who were able to come away with the victory. Mac Jones leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head down to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home in MetLife Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Darnell Mooney leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That drive that really...
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. To throw is Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. Back to throw, Watson. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Second and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, Watson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Watson now to throw. He's looking deep for Bell. And it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 137 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. It's their quarterback. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
Flush to his right.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, here's Taylor.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This wasn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for the Colts, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. I'm Brandon.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 20 carries, 88 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and it'll be Dalton. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now this one complete on the slant route, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 138 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And the Colts sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he'll find Higbee open downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. Down, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. A little juke. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. He'll get it inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That one finds Pierce right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Quick throw complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So 3 points. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
19 Tiger.
2nd and 11. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll look to throw again. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 20-yard. Touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. A drive. Switch it up here and look to throw. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Now a give to Taylor. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now back to throw. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Returning it is Moore. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
vices, 60 vices.
Set the total defense.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And quickly they get to the line.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. 118 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Traveler. Ready, go.
Back to throw here.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And this is taken in at the 5. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensive. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense